Hello everyone. So we have a question again. So how to choose an optimizer both as a beginner and after gaining some experience. Initially, Adam does better than SGD, that is stochastic gradient descent, but I don't know how to make SGD better. Okay, and also what is Adam? Does type of optimizer depend on learning rate or vice versa? Okay, so a lot to unpack, but definitely we'll be going question by question. Okay, so while I explain how to choose an optimizer both as a beginner and after gaining experience, I can tell you how to choose an optimizer, but you might be surprised by actually learning the answer. So the way you choose an optimizer is actually you never choose an optimizer. You try every possible permutation and combination. However, that does not mean that you don't what to say learn the theory and you are again, just as I said, doing all permutation combination. No, you know the theory behind all of that. Okay, so for example, if you go and see Adam, these parameters, especially, okay, differentiability and all that, that is not required, but till at least weight decay, what do these parameters mean? What are betas? Okay, what is momentum? I don't know whether it's mentioned over here or not. Yeah, first moment and second moment, but again, momentum is different. I'm not talking about this moment. Okay, so what is momentum? So those are the things you have to learn. And again, it is heavily mathematical. Okay, EPS again, I think, is for the division by zero, whatever. So there are so many things that you need to, yeah, division by zero. Okay, so what I want to say is that you don't choose a learning rate. I'll give you an example. There's something called as label smoothing. Okay, label smoothing, it was a very good concept. I like the concept. I have never used it or never seen anybody using it. It's such a good concept, but it does not work. I told you in one of my videos earlier, how many frameworks you do is not what makes you a good engineer or a good AI implementation or whatever you are. Okay, data engineer, data scientist, deep learning engineer, AI engineer, whatever it is, machine learning engineer. What matters is when things are not working, how you can get results. This is from experience. Okay, because in industry, almost all of the time you're working on things that are not there on public platforms, that are not working. Otherwise, there are some we call it contingent workers and contract workers. Those guys could have done it. People, companies would not hire their own employees if that were to be the case. It is not possible to do it so easily, and that's why you are being hired in a company. Okay, and that's why, otherwise, people on Fiverr, and there are so many places. Yes, I have also done that. I have also helped people there. But what is more important is that you should get result when results are not coming. Okay, so again, how to choose an optimizer, the beginner? You don't choose an optimizer. You try with everyone, and whatever works, and whatever, again, as I said, whatever works, you take that. Okay, as a beginner, yes, as a beginner it is a little bit difficult to comprehend, but I can say, generally speaking, Adam is better than SGD. Why? Because of the number of parameters that you can tune. Okay, no, especially the little bit more advanced optimizers, they use something called as momentum. And what they do is, basically, they have a moving average of the, let's say, summation or mod or squares of basically the previous terms. Okay, which means they are basically trying to normalize the learning rate. Okay, so in some of the cases, I think Ada delta, if I'm not wrong, you don't even have to set the learning rate, because it is dependent. They are able to find it by themselves. So these advanced optimizers, first of all, you should only try with stochastic gradient descent, because it's the easiest to understand. Okay, it is the easiest to understand. Adam is a little bit complicated. Ada delta and all the other things are a little bit complicated. However, most of the time you can get results with just SGD. I generally use Adam. Okay, this is my preference. But again, it's not that if I'm not getting results with this, I try everything. Okay, um, that's why I've said about label smoothing. It is such a beautiful concept. But the problem is, it is not something that gives you a boost in accuracy. It just maybe sometimes it works, and sometimes even downgrades the what to say, the performance of the model. So you might be using the very highly complicated optimizer, let's say Adam, and you will find that SGD gives a better result. It's called no free lunch theorem. Basically, what I mean to say is that in a place where let's say some X is used, some X tool is used, Y tool, which is a lot more costlier, a lot more better, and everything will give you a far worse result, because in that domain X is the king. Okay, even though X is nothing in front of Y, X is the king and it will give results and Y will fail. So you know try everything. Initially Adam does better than SGD. It depends perfectly on the problem. I can guarantee you there will be many problems where SGD throughout, not only in the beginning, throughout will outperform Adam. Okay, so I think you are talking about some specific examples, and it can happen, trust me, it happens all the time. Okay, this is about deep learning. All these things come through experience, and yeah, but I don't know how to make SGD better. Definitely look into the documentation. See, momentum is there, dampening is there, weight decay is there. Try everything. That is how you do it. Okay. Um, yes, you should learn the theory, because I think theory is also very, very important, because sometimes you can brainstorm, but I have seen that brainstorming generally does not help, specifically in terms of optimizers. Okay. Now if you are hyper, let's say advanced, you are someone like the big boys of AI, I'm not talking about you, but let's say if you're a beginner or someone who is intermediate, yeah, you should try everything. Okay, basically try to tune this learning rate. Okay, sometimes you can take let's say divide this by 2 and take that number. Momentum can be changed here and there. So yeah, that is that. And what is Adam? Again, Adam, I'll not be telling now because I need to cover it in one particular video, but basically I told you it is a advanced whatever theory I explained over here. It's an advanced optimizer which basically uses past gradients to normalize the present learning rate, basically. Okay, so this is the idea. Don't have to get too much into that, because it will just confuse you. I'll have to make another video. It will be a little bit time consuming. Does type of optimizer depend on learning rate? No, actually, learning rate is a hyperparameter, right? It's a hyperparameter. Learning rate is everywhere. You see, in Adam also there is learning rate over here. There is in SGD also there is learning rate. So it's a hyperparameter. It does not depend on the optimizer. Okay, you mean to say, but again, everywhere the default learning rate is the same. Okay, so I don't know what you mean by depends on the optimizer, but yeah, it's a hyperparameter. It does not depend on the optimizer. You can definitely tune it, and you should definitely tune it in order to get better results. Okay, or vice versa. No, that's not correct. I mean, both are totally different things. Okay, so I hope I was able to do justice with the question. And yeah, please please ask as many questions as possible. I'll try to answer every question that comes my way. As I said, I'll be in fact making videos, and if I see that question is let's say very trivial, then I'll answer it in the comment section itself. So don't worry, I'm not going to skip any questions, especially in this time, when people are actually just starting up, and so many people just come and tell me that they have this problem, that problem. It doesn't matter. Please come and ask your questions. As you can see, I am taking those questions and I will be answering as much as I can. So if you like the video, please like the video. Thank you very much, and bye.